Well, isn't this just absolutely beautiful? Living off the land and making money by our own hands, an honest day's work will put us ahead. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to Gone Upstate, a game that is going to allow you to buy and build on your own land, farm, hunt, and build furniture and whatnot in order to make money by selling things back to city folk. It's good to see you all here for a game that I'm very excited about. So long as it's done right, it's already looking like Among Trees, which is a beautiful game. I like the art style here. Things look a little washed out for now, but hey, this is a pre-release development version that's not even in like an alpha state, so I'm quite excited with what I see here, at least in terms of a concept. We have ourselves a beautiful inventory, the ability to purchase land up to $1 million, and also craft our very own home with things like workbenches and electronics benches that allow us to craft everything that we need, and anything that we don't have that we can make that we can't make ourselves, we can purchase from the city folks. So things like we can order food and things from the hardware store or whatnot. I believe these are just placeholders for now. There might be a whole town here in the future. This is a very small map, but this sandbox map will be about, from what I see, 500 kilometers square. And also the bigger map will be about 4,000 for the story mode. There's a challenge in story mode coming to this game. There's hunting, and there's animals that can attack us at any moment, and all sorts of building. So I'm excited to see. We're going to go ahead and get started then by buying some guns, because I know what you want to see here. But we also need to buy ourselves some equipment, so that way we can go ahead and build our house anywhere. So before we get started then, let's go ahead and add our cell phone to our inventory. And we're going to go ahead and what we can do here is we can order things in the field to be delivered to us at any time. I know it's supposed to be, off-the-grid living, but even in these days, it's easier to get an axe or something mailed to you than it is to go to the store yourself if you're limited on time. But speaking of which, we can buy cars and trucks in this game too and transport things around. So if you're a fan of Farming Simulator, if you like games like Subsistence and Among Trees, this might be appealing to you with all the farming options here, and also the ability to make our own electronics, or at least repair things and use GPS and also map tablets in order to find our way. It's pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and start by ordering ourselves an axe, and also we're going to order ourselves a rip and saw, so that way we can go ahead and build our own home, and we'll be able to sell some things back and eventually buy a gun. Now, I think it might be more affordable to buy from these little stores here, so if we go ahead and take a look at the prices, let's just quickly peek here. I'm just curious out of my own thought here. So if we were to buy this gun online, it'd be $1,900 for the model 1873. And if we go ahead and buy it here at the store, let's see if it costs us less. Guns and ammo, please. Let's see here. So this gun would be $950. So they add quite a substantial delivery fee, but they'll deliver anywhere to us so long as we do it that way. So we'll be able to cut down some trees and make some quick firewood out of it. Ah, there we go. So it looks like they've delivered over here. And this is how it'll be. Ooh, careful. Want to avoid the boar. Oh, there's a lot of wild animals out here. Now, from what I've noticed, too, that there's many different things for us to go and gather. So just like in Among Trees, we can go and gather mushrooms or whatnot. I've turned the animals to peaceful for now. Since they're not complete, their programming is either super aggressive and they'll kill you right away, or somewhat passive and they'll attack you on occasion. So it seems a little more realistic, or at least a little bit more manageable now. We'll go ahead and put our axe then into our second hotbar slot, and we'll also grab our ripping saw. This will allow us to basically make what is called studs, and then eventually planks and things, so we can craft our very own workbench. So that'll be helpful. All right, well, let's head into the woods and go upstate. Well, I guess we've already completed our first goal by arriving upstate at this bus stop here. You can see our goals on the right side for this, just to kind of give us a little guidance as to what's possible in the game. The first goal is to take a bus to Upstate, so surprise, we're here. The next thing is to craft our own campfire, cut down a tree with an axe, eventually make things out of wood, and we'll then sell our own furniture here at this store on the left side. Now, again, a lot of things are placeholder. I know it looks clunky, and it definitely is. It's definitely not impressive to see a deer just walking face first into a tree or something like that, but I can at least hope that this will be just as fun as games like Among Trees, where we can build a beautiful little rustic house with a greenhouse and a kitchen and a sewing area, and it just seems so peaceful and serene. And I'm really hoping for that with this game, with elements of Farm Simulator in it as well, Farming Simulator, where, of course, we can, well, take land, modify it to our liking, utilize it in order to grow crops, and then, of course, sell a majority of those crops to market for money to buy things that we don't have to, again, then further our goals of living off the land. In this case, with probably would be totally great to be fully autonomous from the city, except for selling things to them. But, of course, that would kind of defeat the whole purpose of money if we were able to do everything ourselves. Looks like we gathered a stick here, but again, there's mushrooms in this game. Different types of mushrooms that all sell for different prices that the city folk would want to buy. Maybe chefs and things like that would purchase that. Rosemary and different spices and different types of herbs for tea that they would really enjoy. Let's go ahead and get started here by building a campfire by the lake. This is a good spot here. And a beautiful little sunset. Gorgeous. I like it. We're going to go ahead and cut down this tree on the right side. And we'll go ahead and get our axe out and see what we can do. It's a good spot to start. We can cut down any of these trees, by the way. It's not that this is the only one we can interact with. And they're quite funny when we cut them down, I believe. They bend all sorts of different places. But eventually they fall down. Oh, and there goes our log. Okay. Come back here, sir. I'm going to need you. Ah, there you go. Yeah, they never go far, do they? All right, we're going to go ahead and craft a campfire. Let's grab some more. Oh, we can actually, yeah, let's rip these into boards. Oh, look at that. We got to do it one at a time. Doesn't seem to be making us more tired or anything like that. I think that just comes in time. There we go. Perfect. So now we have all the pine boards that we could want. Grab a few more sticks for firewood. Now we can make a few different camps along the map. Whoa, what is that? Oh, must have been the dust from that tree going down. Ooh, watch out for that wolf there, or coyote, or whatever that is. Don't want to go near that guy. Okay, do we have all the materials we need? Let's see. So to build our campfire, we have a shortage of 4 stones, and now we've got those. Let's go ahead and build the campfire. There we go. And then we should be able to put that down. So we'll go ahead and build that right here. Nice. And then let's get the campfire up. So we can add a cooking pot and do cooking very soon. We'll be able to grow our own crops like the potatoes here. Then we should be able to make food out of them. So we can make baked potatoes, or we can grill some of that game meat that we saw, like the deer and such earlier. Now our goal here is going to try to buy a gun. I don't think we'll have enough time to see everything, which our end goal, by the way, is to earn $1 million, and also to earn, well, to kill a bear and to kill 100 deer and stuff. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do that. It's going to be a while. Or buy a truck, which I think is, what, like $18,000 or something. Even on the phone, it looked expensive, so it must be even, well, less expensive, but still very expensive on the in-game purchase at the bus stop. All right, well, we're making our fire now. Let's go ahead and craft a workbench. We'll see how much it is to do that. So we need to get ourselves 6 wooden studs, so we can craft that from the materials that we cut down now. So how many of that did we need? 6 and 6, was it? Oh, it's I see. It's 36 wooden studs. Okay, that's going to be quite a bit of work. Let's go ahead and make all 12 of those. Is it instantaneous? It looks like it is. All right, we're going to have to cut down more trees. Now, the cool thing is out in the field, we can sell some of these things instantaneously. So if we needed, let's say we needed $1,000 real quick to buy something, we could then earn it by selling everything in the field and then ordering it same day. More expensive, but of course, you save time by spending more money, which, if you think about it, kind of comes down to about the same thing, huh? Time is money, money is time, that type of thing. All right, let's go ahead and stop you there, sir. Now, a cool thing here is we can pick up these logs and bring them wherever we want. So rather than grabbing each of these one by one, we can cut a few of these down and then go back to our construction site over there, where I hope there's not a bear. Now, the map is a little small. I've taken a look around it a little bit. And there's a large pond here. And then there's some other areas. Ooh, that guy tried to bite me there. Oh, there we go. Logs going flying everywhere. That's crazy. Hey, wait, that worked out great. So long as it doesn't sink. Oh, maybe it did. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and grab more than one of these at a time. This is one of our cool perks. Being a lumberjack, brother. Amen. Let's grab these things. There we go. We should be able to grab 2 or 3 of these at a time. Looks like we can grab 2 of these and we'll come on. Oh, looks like we got 3 of these. Okay, we grab 3 and we'll come on back when we need to grab more. So eventually when we buy land, I'm not sure if it's pre-designated areas, but it looks like there's areas that somebody attempted to try to farm in before. And it really makes me feel as if, like, we're not the only ones who tried to live off the land. And, I don't know, it just makes it something special, in my opinion. Is that a bear? Wait, what is that? No, it's just a rock. Okay, look, it looked like 2 legs there with the grass going between it. Okay, well, we'll find a place to set up our campfire, too. We don't have to shoot everything. There's plenty of animals here, including that boar. And we can probably set up down here by this lake. That would be nice. Now, I don't know if we can go fishing or not, but that would be another feature that I'd love to see, too, is sitting on the end of a dock to go fishing and eventually be able to sell the fish back to the people, fresh salmon or whatnot, or start our own fish farm. We'll need this here, this stick, to make firewood for our campfire. So let's keep moseying around a little bit. And let's reload our rifle, too, since, yes, we did shoot something. Alright, let's grab some more firewood. Now, what do we need to craft our little campfire? So we need one more firewood, and then we can also place a pot on it, it looks like, in order to cook all of our food that we might get from the land. So, of course, we can find things like potatoes and, you know, anything that you'd find in the forest, onions and things like that to also bake, too. We have the potatoes with us, so we can cook those, but perhaps there's some other things that we can find to cook. I see a deer running up there. How gorgeous. Alright, well, the rain is over. Ooh, and there's a beautiful arch over there. Gorgeous. A nicely modeled map, I'd say. This is definitely a handmade map for sure. I can already tell by what I'm seeing here. It's definitely looking like that. Uh-oh, what is that? That is definitely a bear over there. Okay, we gotta go take a shot at him. Now, there could be mining in this game, too. I see some rocks around, so that might be needed in order to make some of the other things that we'll need. Oh, why are we being damaged? That was weird. Did I... Oh, God, whoa, sir, whoa. Oh, boy, whoa. It's coming right for us. There we go. Jeez, I had no idea. I thought we... Okay. Well. It's time to kill everything that moves. Let them have it, boys. Oh, no, you don't. There we go. Wild boar. Press E to harvest. We got it. More stones. Okay, we're going to have to be very careful because not anything makes sounds nearby. I don't know where that guy went. Oh no, where'd that little coyote go, or that wolf, or whatever it was? Oh dear, we'll have to find him. Okay, we'll leave the deer alone. Looks like we reload ammo one at a time. Wait a minute. Why are these shiny? And they're not moving. Are these decoys? Is it a bear over there? Nope. Oh, they're literally just on concrete. Wow, someone's gonna fall for that, I bet. Okay, so we have some big bear statues. Feels like a national park and not an actual, like, town or anything like that. It looks like we have some wheat here. So there's a wheat field. Almost looks like corn stalks, but the top doesn't look like corn. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get ready to make camp for tonight. Oh, dear. There we go. Now, obviously, I'm just playing this to push it to its limits under time constraint, but the more we take time, the more beautiful and majestic things will look. Okay, what else do we need to build on the right side? We also need to fell a tree with an axe, so that's probably going to take more sticks and more stones, so we should continue to find these. And we can probably cut down this tree here. Let's go ahead and make our campfire right here. That tomorrow. Let's check our food. Let's see, cooking. Looks like... Oh, I see, I didn't select a recipe, did I? Let's go ahead and retrieve these. Oh, it looks like we can build a grilled game or a baked potato separately. Okay. Oh, that's cooking pretty quickly. I was hoping we could do some sort of a mixed meal. Perhaps in the future we'll be able to do that, where we make some sort of a stew or something, and then we can eat it as kind of a full meal rather than just a side thing. Now, did that go into our inventory? Cook. I don't see anything here. Let's just try it. Did it bake? Let's just try to make one grilled game and see if that works. And we'll see if it pops into our inventory as grilled game. Takes a little bit to cook up. Available recipes is grilled game 8. I don't see anything here that we've gotten, unless there's something else in a different menu. Still learning, though. Makes it look a little more unique, that it's not just an abandoned location. Well, obviously that doesn't want to go on the fire, but let's go ahead and keep on ripping these logs into boards. Well, it's going to take a little bit of time, I'd say. We're almost there. Looks like this one cuts into 10 rather than 12. Wow. Maybe there's different sized logs. That'd be kind of cool. That one should disappear now that it's done. Go ahead and grab some more. Well, looks like we can keep mining the same log. Okay, I guess we can get more log out of it then. Oh, it's actually cedar. Ah, so it tells us that it's different too, not just wood. Well, that's kind of cool. All right, well, let's go ahead and craft then. So the workbench requires 3 pine boards. Ah, nails. So we're going to have to actually get nails too. So let's see if we can order that from the department store or the home goods store. Or is it hardware store? That's what we want. Yes, of course. And let's see, nails. Are there nails anywhere? Don't see that on the list. Let's see, there's got to be more. Wood two. Ah, there it is. Nails for $2. Okay, well, that's a good delivery. Okay, that'll be around here somewhere shortly. Okay, so let's make the remaining materials that we need for the workbench. So that's pine boards times 3. There goes the nails. Into the lake. It's like a paradrop or something. We're calling in a special attack or something. Oh, there they are. We don't want that equipped anymore. Seems to think this is a tree. Even though I don't have a axe equipped. Here's the phone, and it still tries to do that. Let me try to order again, unless I pick them up. Let's see. Notebook. Okay, let's try to order one more time. Hello, you dropped my nails into the lake. There we go. 1 to 3 minutes, too. Okay. Oh, there they are. Just can't grab them, though. Oh, there we go. We can kick them out of here. There we go. Come on up here. Come on right up here. Well, if we have more nails than what we need, that'll be okay. So there'll have to be safety systems put into the game, so that way things don't just fly into the lake. And so animals don't do face plants into trees. And, you know, you can complain for days and days and days about all the things that are wrong. Like, let's just say I could walk under this lake here. Let's just say I'd magically developed the power, so that way I could just walk on my own 2 feet under the lake. Let's just say that, you know, that was a thing we could do. Obviously, not really something we could do, is it? Okay, I'm left-clicking. I'm pressing E. Let's go ahead and try to unequip some of our stuff from our inventory. Let's see if we can unequip. Hotbar. Cancel. Oh. Well, I can't seem to pick this box up. No, it just turns it into a log. Okay. So we have an infinite supply of logs now. Okay. Oh, now we can make a whoa-wah. And this happened. I spawned an unlimited la in this survival game. Baba. Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, so that's interesting. Huh. Well, I wanted to see all the items we could craft, but obviously, again, pre-alpha. Let's go back then and see if we can... Actually, we have $402, so we should be able to buy some more stuff to cook with. Let's go ahead and buy maybe something for the... There we go, we'll buy a cooking pot for our fire. Let's see if this actually works. If not, we'll have to go back and... Actually, if we buy something from the store at the bus stop, it'll still spawn a box, I'm fairly certain. And we'd still have to pick it up. Let me go ahead and see. Is there a way to drop things from our inventory? Hotbar or sell online? Wow. We bought an axe for $100. We're going to sell it for $7. Wow. Everything seems to be going in the lake, too. Okay, another log there. Wow. Still thinks these are logs. Darn. And these are the nails from previous. Looks like the boxes might be different sizes. Good music, though. Let's see. Now, of course, this game is going to be about as good as you play it, too. You'll need to do some RP in it where you don't just plow into a box to fly it around. So it'll be quite important to do that. To, you know, get the most out of the game by playing it a little differently. You know, there's a way to play GTA 5, and there's a way to play, like, for example, Red Dead, and there's a way to play, like, for example, American Truck Simulator. The more you get into a simulator or a survival game, the more realistic it feels. Darn. I don't know if there's a way here to unselect this stuff, but what we can take a look at, though, is all the things we can build in the future. When things are done here, we can eventually make ourselves some tea and sell that back to people. And there might be a way to boil water. So we can take our cooking pot and get water from the lake and then put it in there to sterilize it. And then eventually be able to maybe possibly use it for dishes that we can sell back to the people there. There we see a moose running into the wall. There's a lot of things to complain about and point out that aren't so great, but what is great is that some of the things here, like, you know, the trees look good, the landscape and the land looks absolutely gorgeous. I just want to see clunk and things ironed out. And again, it is a pre-release, very early stuff, and I like what I see here so far. And I want to be able to say that this is a game that eventually improved and that a lot of people got interested in and became something like Among Trees. And even that, a game that I feel that has much more polish and a little bit more to the map, still doesn't really show a story yet, and it's not really anywhere near complete. In a lot of these games you have to follow for a while. There's a rabbit there. I didn't know that's in the game. That's gorgeous. Can we grab you there, little critter? He's trying to get the hell out of here. Let's go ahead and... Alright, it was worth a try. Okay. Right. Well, I wonder, one last thing is if we can go back to the... Well, there's where the road ends. Hello. Oh, okay. Let me just go ahead and... Sir, can I just... I'm going to take these antlers from you for a second and... Oh, he got away. All right. Oh, there goes another one. There we go. Perfect. Now we're playing Donkey Kong. Right, so on the other side of the map, there's different items, and this is just one. We've probably seen about maybe an eighth of the map, just the corner, just from the start. So at least there's areas to explore, although a lot of them are off-road. So I hope for things like road building, where we can make our own road going to our own house, a little parking area for the truck, and maybe a grill or something to do some outdoor grilling. And it is cool that we can cook game meat and eat that as well. And I'd like to see some meals that we can combine. Like you take a potato, you take some game meat, and there you got yourself some stew. Good old stew or something like that, which would be wonderful if it gave bonuses. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but there's also some weird spiritual aspects to this game, too, where you can put it on where you'll be raided at night and attacked and such by weird spirits and things like that, and you can defend your property. And, of course, bears will attack, too. And so you can kind of make things to your own liking, whichever you want to happen in your story, whether you want it to be a supernatural one, as if you were dreaming, or if you want this to pretend to be your cabin or a cabin that you don't yet own or that you want to own or once owned or something like that. You can do whatever you want and make it your own thing, which is pretty good. Looks like after using these logs, though, the ability to pick up stuff has kind of, it thinks everything's a log, so... That's a shame. Well, I want to go ahead and come on back to this in a few days or a few weeks after some things are ironed out. But this is kind of more of a FYI, hey, this game looks cool. There's some clunk and funk, but I can't wait until there's something more to show off. And I'd love to see a town here and see what developers like this come up with in the future. There's a lot of great indie games out there. If we don't support these, everything will be like Ubisoft and everyone else, making everything a battle royale, free-to-play experience. And we need more Subnauticas, we need more Among Trees. Not everything's going to be an overwhelmingly positive 200,000 plus review, but at least people are trying new things, and I find it to be wholesome and wonderful. And I like the idea that there's so many different things to buy, and can't wait to see, like, for example, a town here or something more to do in the future, and especially build a house. All right, guys, you've been amazing here. I've also tried to do this a few other times to see if I could iron out these kinks. So as soon as there's more from the developer, as soon as there's major updates, we'll come on back. We'll do a house build. We'll do some survival. And just consider this a first look at something that's to come soon. I hope to see you guys next time. Make sure you turn on the notification bell and subscribe here so you don't miss out on more of Going Upstate or Gone Upstate. And I will be seeing you all very soon. Good job to everybody involved, and I have high hopes for what I hope to be a wonderful crafting, building, survival game with some very casual, chill elements that you can control and make harder or difficult or impossible or just lighthearted if you'd like. And, of course, more power to us is a good thing. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for dropping by. Goodbye.